try and continue to make our way back to what we're supposed to be doing. It's just, I keep finding all of these thingies. There's another one! There's more over here. There's so much good stuff to find. There's something on the other side, but I can't get there. A cannon.
Strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight? Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bellkiller War Room.
Missing person's request on the mother. Oh, I bet. Turn that on.
Wish I could say that's the
Blow some of the
weirdest thing I
papers
saw
away
tonight.
so I can tell. Yeah. Let me take a look at them clues. Strangulation, so he just chokes people to death.
No, sir. That'd be very... No. No suspects at this point, sir.
This boils down to sloppy leadership, Lieutenant. Whoever made the call for Ronan to go in alone, it's on you. We lose one of our own tonight, and you have no suspects and no leads?
Look, Captain, he wore gloves and apparently didn't touch anything in the apartment other than the knob on the front door. He didn't leave prints, fibers, or anything else traceable. And if you think I don't want this guy to pay more than you, you are sadly mistaken.
Watch your tone, Rex. Everyone knows he was your brother-in-law, so you don't need to remind us. But you lose your cool again, and more of your own will join Ronan. You understand me? You find this guy, or a clue that leads to his doorstep. Now! That's an order.
Yeah, understood.
This guy's killing all over the place. What you got written down here? Body arrived at the morgue. Didn't leave any.
Gotta remind myself. This killer's flesh and blood like all of us.
Cops. Gotta stick together.
What you got on the computer? Come on, dude, you gotta
Gotta
file
find
it.
that info about the missing tenant.
Missing one thing? What am I missing? No one's gonna pick up the phone? What's this? What clue am I missing? Aha! No, I want to know about that mom. Wait, what? She's here somewhere.
I think I've learned all I can here. I better go find that witness.
I can't tell you anything, son. I'm not an homicide.
I've only been in the department for 6 months. I just... Do cops get killed? A lot?
No, I wouldn't say it happens a lot. I've been on the force. Not that we want it to happen more often.
Hey, Baxter. You still relying on that wizard lady?
You know I ain't into all that spiritual crap. But she's onto something. Results are results. You find a more reliable source, you let me know.
Baxter was the one working with the lady. There's a gun in that one. Is there a gun in this one?
Each one of these keys is a felony. Each one. You get that, right? No? All right, it's your funeral. Sit tight, relax. You're gonna be here for a while.
Fuck!
Alright, look, I might be able to help you. Is your mom's book from the Bell Killer case here?
Yes, and it would probably help me find my mom, but as I told you before, you're dead. How can you possibly help me?
I know this place better than you. Now, who did your mom work with here? Who?
I don't know. She just called him bastard.
Baxter. Alright. His office was on the second floor. You stick with me, I'll get you there. Let's go.
Go where? They're watching.
Not for long.
Come on, kid. Where'd she go?
If only I could tell my younger self what I would become.
I've got to get out of here. There's a ghost right over there in that cell. Don't you have some other place you can keep me? Shut up, man. It's bad enough we're in...
Wrong cell. Yours should have padded walls.
Tell me you can't see this.
Aha!
Isn't a spiderweb tattoo usually a symbol for time spent in prison? Why would this tattoo have two spiders in the web? He got his own tattoo wrong.
It's just a tattoo. That's all I know.
Why is the old guy so harsh?
It's changed to
Med school doesn't teach you everything.
tattoos. Yes, sir. Wow. His entire arm looks like a confession well, a confession of...
Mind if I ask what happened?
We respect the decision.
What does it look like?
Don't forget that.
I died.
Yeah, I can see that. I meant, how did you die? Autopsies aren't this thorough when the cause of death is cut and dry.
I don't know. A bunch of pills. Some were sleeping pills. It was supposed to be peaceful. I didn't know that you wake up. What am I supposed to do now?
I wish I knew, kid. I'll let you know if I figure it out myself.
Alright, nothing really to see here.
The ghost is right there.
What were you in
Okay,
for?
man?
It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say that I wasn't about to let some judge decide how to spend the rest of my life. That's my choice, so I made it. Either way, no, it doesn't matter now, does it?
If it didn't, you wouldn't still be here. Maybe I can help?
Nah, I appreciate it, but you know, it looks like you got your own shit to deal with. I'll figure it out on my own. Always have. Thanks, though.
Alright, girly.
Gotta have faith in the department.
Maybe I need her to tell me what to do? Yep.
Follow my lead. I'll get you past these cops and to the door on the other side.
Piece of cake.
Yeah. Last time you got caught, Magellan. Stay low, or they'll see you.
Now's your chance. What a piece of crap. Stay low, but go faster than that.
Get moving, kid.
Come on, kid, hurry.
Nice job, kid. We're almost there.
Don't need a cheerleader.
Hey, I got us this far, didn't I?
Got yourself killed, Mr. Bullet Holes.
Hey, kid.
Hate these things.
I can't get across there. You're gonna have to help me.
Well, can't you just fly over it? or-
Fly? I'm a ghost, not a plane, all right? And look, you need me to tell you which office is his.
Duh. Don't read any of my thoughts, or think anything creepy. This doesn't make us even. Okay, man, get out.
I got this.
Hey, yo, boys. I'm gonna look around for a second. Just because I'm addicted to finding things. Give me that. Give me that. I need 3 more gunny guns. What's this?
What an ass. He was wrong even when he was right.
Hello, gunny gun. Ooh, more gunny guns.
What the? Speed up, girl.
That's not supposed to happen.
Healed her, buddy. That sickness she carried in her brain, you made it tolerable. Well, I guess you must be together now.
My wife was sick in the brain? You okay, kid?
That was close. Where is everybody?
Detectives usually work the day shift.
Okay, but which office is Baxter's?
It's in the back hallway to the right.
Okay.
Ooh, a gunny gun. Am I gonna be left on one again? No way. I found all of them!
I can still remember my first day on the force. Salem PD was in this tiny building on the edge of town. It was old, crowded, and completely insufficient to handle the day-to-day operations. Protecting Salem was getting harder and harder. Finally, the city decided to convert the old armory into our new headquarters. And when we finally moved in, I couldn't believe how big and modern the place was. Not bad for one of the first buildings in Salem. Plus, it just felt right. It used to be the city's first line of defense in a wild frontier, and now it had resumed its post once again, only this time in a modern world. First week was a little chaotic as we settled in. One officer reported that someone had removed his gun from his locker. It took him 20 minutes to track it down, and when he did, he found it leaning against the wall in one of the unoccupied offices. Also, the late-night station operator reported a strange phone malfunction. Occasionally, when someone would call in to report a shooting, the recording would just stop. The call would cut out, and the voice of the panicked caller would just loop over and over again until the phone was unplugged. Soon it was pretty clear that these strange occurrences weren't just honest mistakes or faulty phone lines. One evening, the medical examiner came running down the hall in tears. She noticed that her scalpels and other tools had gone missing. She went to get more from the cabinet, but stopped cold at what she saw in the reflection. A ghostly silhouette of a Civil War soldier was standing over one of the corpses. When she spun around, it was gone. She barely noticed how cold the room had gotten before running off. Of course, the guys didn't believe her. Hell, I didn't either. Till I saw it with my own eyes. I was working late and got up to get more coffee. As I rounded the corner, I saw it in the reflection of the trophy case. It was staring right at me. He lifted an old, ghostly rifle and pulled the trigger. The trophy case fractured into a spider web of cracked glass, and I took off running. The captain didn't believe me and docked my next paycheck to replace the glass. I didn't care if people thought I was crazy. I know what I saw. People sometimes ask me if anyone else has seen it since, or if the specter still roams the halls. I always tell them the same thing. I wouldn't know. I transferred to Boston.
Doesn't look like there's anything to grab over here. See if the girl found anything. Schmitty. God, you can make it more of a mess of a place?
Are you trying to get caught? You're about as stealthy as a tornado.
The desk was like that when we got here.
Yeah, I know.
How many places can you hide a book in one tiny little room?
Who knows?
My mug shot.
Looks like someone was hiding your real rap sheet. Now I have proof.
He never used that blackmail file against me.
Sure, take your time. No rush, I'm sure the book will find itself.
All right, just calm down a second here. Cops don't hide things in plain sight. Just need to figure this out.
You have one new message.
Salem's Disgrace? What is that?
The form of each murder changes. The inner zeal is the same. This is why the killings seem random, unrelated. But the police can't see these connections. Except Officer Baxter. I can't say I trust him, but he's my only chance.
Hey, kid.
Can you check that voicemail message?
Okay.
Baxter, I told you you're off the case. Now we need all the files in that psychic's book in my office now.
Rex was still asking for the book, so it is probably still in here somewhere. Good.
Come on, we have to find that journal.
Oh, the shotgun is probably another clue? No? Really? Ha ha ha. Hey, yo, kid.
Don't bother me, just keep looking.
There must be a latch inside that opens inward. I better tell the girl. I think I found it.
Show me.
There's a button on the side of the gun rack.
Yes, this is it.
Oh, please tell me you understand what all these symbols are.
Yeah, some of them. That's weird. The last thing she wrote is he knows about me.
Oh God, that means he was after her.
You don't know that. Come on, we should move.
Oh, crap.
Wait, what is that? The museum.
Salem Witch Trials, dude.
That's strange.
Why would this be in her book?
I don't know. Just take it and figure it out later.
She's here somewhere. I'll check here. Head toward the back office.
We gotta go. Stay out of sight.
Go! Go!
Hey, yo. Look at this thing over here, Mr. Cap. Over here. Listen. Look at the thing. Look at the thing. Look at the thing. Another thing. Look at the other thing. Come on, kid.
Where is she? Time to move, girl.
Doctor?
Hold up. I need to make sure the coast is clear. Rex.
Who's that?
Cop you need to avoid. Alright, you're gonna need to make a break for that room over there, but wait for my signal.
Hey, LT, hold up.
You know what this fire drill's all about?
Go. Come on.
Cool sweep.
She related to Houdini? Those doors locked from the outside.
Yeah, I'll check after we catch her. Hey, you know, I just wanted to say that, Ronan, he was top notch. He wore his badge with honor.
I hate it when people lie to me.
I'm not lying. I just, there's no reason to trample on his grave.
He wore the badge because he thought it was intimidating, right? Because he thought it would make up for all the crap he did when he was younger. It would make it right or better, or maybe prove to the guys around here that he wasn't the guy they thought he was. You know what? I heard the rumors, Sarge. I know a lot of the guys thought he lived his life on the wrong side of the prison.
Not
Sarge,
everyone.
It's okay. Look, I understand. But at least he was honest, huh? He would look you in the eyes and he would tell you exactly what he thought, right? Here to tell you that sort of bravery is a rare thing these days. He didn't have much to be proud of. At least he didn't try to hide who he was.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's been hard on everyone.
What'd I just say about lying to me?
Rob, what is this place?
Bell Killer War Room. Everything we know about the case so far.
Well, I got what I need, so see
Hey,
ya.
you keep trying to do this alone, you're gonna get yourself killed.
How would I just leave it as... Oh, you won.
Crap.
What a child.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is all I really have left, you know? All that I really care about. It has to work. If it doesn't... Yeah, just another day I'm seeing cloudy skies.